Hello, hello, you lovely Year 4 at Stanley Grove. It's me, Emma, your artist. I'm here in this photo with my friend Mimi, who's also an artist, and we've been working together with... Yes, your very noisy creative crew. They're fantastic. They've been working with us, coming up with some brilliant designs for things for you to carry or wear on our playful parade on Saturday. And this is what you're going to be making. A hand in the air placard. We're always sticking our hand up when we want to answer questions at school, so we thought this would be fun to use as our image. Right, let's show you how to do it. You'll need one of these cutouts of your hand and your arm in the air. You'll need a black marker, and you begin by just tidying it up and drawing on some details, like this is the cuff to your school shirt. You might want to add a button. You could also go around all the edges to make it stand out really well. I suggest you put a bit of scrap paper down underneath your work so you don't draw on the table with your marker. Now we're going to add our fingers. So this is like the inside of our hand. So we want our 4 fingers just drawn on, just straight lines going down to about the middle. And then our thumb is a bit of a different shape. It's sort of a curl where it goes into our palm like that. Now you might want to add on some details like, I don't know, your thumbnail and some little wrinkles on your fingers and your thumb to show where all the bends are. There we are. We've turned our piece of cardboard into a miss, putting your hands in the air to answer questions. The next thing you need to do is you're going to need to write down what you've come up with. Now, we asked you to think about the ways that play helps you in school. And so what you might have is lots of different ideas. It's thinking hard about you personally and the way it helps you. So with this creative crew member's got 4 bullet points, and it'll be nice if you can have more than one thing, but write them out nice and clear on your placard on the sleeve. There we go. So helps with my mental health. That's a good one, isn't it? Helps to make learning fun, helps get rid of stress, lots of ideas. I like the idea that it helps relationships with your grown-ups and you as well. Next thing to do is to make sure you put your name and class on the back. This is so that you can find your artwork on the day of the parade, because we want you to hold what you actually made. And speaking of holding, we need to add a stick, so we've got something to hold on to. We use the pointy end of the stick facing down. This is so we can stick it in the ground when we get to the park for display. But also, we just need a little bit at the bottom to hold on to, and then the rest of the stick going right the way up to the top. This is in case it's a windy day and it will stop your cardboard blowing all over the place. Now you can see here Paolo's stuck down the stick with some what we call gaffer tape, which is a really nice strong tape in 3 places, and he really smoothed that down to make sure it was going to be nice and strong. Give it a wiggle. If you need to add more tape, you can. And then we're going to use a different type of tape. We're going to use this tape. This is double-sided tape, and this is great stuff for us to stick on some lovely streamers. Tear off some pieces of the double-sided tape and stick it along maybe the bottom of your placard. And can you see there? It's really important to rub the ends. This is so that you can pull the corners up and get rid of the backing, so you leave the sticky bit in place, which is great for these streamers. Now, have you seen here, we're only using purples and pinks for our streamers. All our colours at Stanley Grove are purples and pinks. This is because we're working with different schools, and each school's got a different colour. Hey, that looks good already. Give it a wiggle. We're also going to add some more colour by using paint. Now, this is brilliantly quick how we do this. We just fold underneath all our streamers so they don't get painty. And we have a tray with a bit of purple and a bit of pink paint, and we use a sponge just to put that on. It's really, really quick. You can get this done, the whole class painting their placards in 5-10 minutes. The important thing is you get this done before your lunchtime so it can be drying while you're having your dinner. This doesn't have to look perfect. In fact, it's quite nice to have bits of white left on there because it kind of makes it look more interesting. I think these look great, and I can't wait to see what you come up with for the parade. I'm really looking forward to seeing your artwork, but also seeing you there on Saturday, carrying it, taking it to the park with all our families, and then taking over the park to display our artwork and have a really nice play all together. So I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, everyone, and I will just say bye for now, and over to the creative crew who say... Bye. 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 Bye.